Y'all ready for food truck? This is for those of y'all that have never participated in a food truck episode or food truck discussion. There's a channel on our Discord, which the link is somewhere below, or just use the Discord command in chat here, and it'll send you over to Discord. There's a channel there called Who Flunks Food Truck, I think is what it's called. Yeah, it's called Who Flunks Food Truck. And we post our food in there, you know, pictures of whatever we're eating, and we're giving shout-outs. You know, if we purchase it from somewhere, we're giving shout-outs to the establishments that we purchase it from. I'm starting off live tonight with my contribution. Starting off with the Beveragino from ye old Taco Bell. I've got a Baja Blast. I've got an order of the nacho cheese fries, and I am doing the dipping burritos. I've got 2 orders of those. And at some point over the night, we will do a live taste testing of these guys. And I've got my trusty Tabasco sauce next to me, just in case. All of those aforementioned products are not a sponsor, so you know the rules. F*** them, right? You also had the nacho fries. Nacho cheese fries for me are a mix unless I got a bad batch. I personally like them. I like the seasoning. It reminds me, y'all probably don't have it up in Canada, but it reminds me of the old Rally's fries that we have down here in the southeast, at least. The Baja Blast is amazing. So, all right. So getting into this, Senior, I'm going to need a little help from you to describe what this is, because Senior's right up to the plate. First and foremost here. Let me just. We're gonna test it right here. So first up to the plate, we have what Senior's got. I see beans. I see what I would probably call taquitos or something like that, but I don't know what the cornbread looking concoction is in the right hand side. You're gonna have to help us out with whatever that is, Senior, and possibly where you got it from. Because I don't personally know. But this is the first contribution from Senior this evening. And then next up is Andrew coming out the gate. So, scrolling down here. Next option. Mexican cornbread, taquitos, and beans. You had it at a church function. Okay. So this is Andrew hitting us with the before of a pizza. I'm seeing everything from peppers, olives, pepperoni. I'm seeing mushrooms. I'm seeing sausage. Obviously cheese. Let me know if I'm missing anything. It looks like you got several different kinds of cheese on there. I'm probably seeing an onion as well if I didn't mention that earlier. That's the before of the pizza. If I'm missing anything, Andrew, please let us know. And next down the list, we have a Nightwolf coming in with his first contribution. This is going to be pepperoni, sausage, and cheese pizza paired with a garlic bread. Right, look at that. That is delicious. Where'd you get that from, Nate? Because I think that, I don't know if you mentioned that. You didn't mention where you got that one from. Delicious. That's from he says that's from a local place near where they live called Pizza Quest. Looks delicious. Then going down, we've got smoked poutine with a spicy gravy. Poutine is arguably the best thing to ever come out of Canada. In my opinion, I absolutely love it. For those of y'all that don't know what it is, it's basically fries, cheese, and gravy. And it is absolutely delicious. I would go to Canada just to order that somewhere. Absolutely divine. And then that's from a local spot called Buttermilk. So you're saying the poutine is from a place called Buttermilk. Okay. Yes, they are good up in Tuscaloosa where I live. They still have one. Tuscaloosa where? That's the question. Which Tuscaloosa are you talking about? All right, so then we have a homemade cheeseburger. Spices used garlic, red pepper, and ran out of brioche buns. Crew Dog, welcome to the Alabama fam. Unless I secretly know who you are and I've just forgotten the name. All right, so right down here, they have a Checkers. Not sure if they're closed or not. And that's it. Yes, your name's changed so much. So then we have, this is the homemade cheeseburger. The homemade cheeseburger looking absolutely scrumptious, but you do need to get the brioche bun in there, my guy. That's mandatory. And then this is the end result here from Andrew's previous pizza picture. It says Papa Murphy's for the win. So is that garlic cheese bread? What's up? King Hill in the house. That looks absolutely delicious. So, Andrew, if I remember how Papa Murphy's works right, you go there, you tell them all the trimmings and everything you want. They put it on there. You take it home and you bake it. If I remember how it works. We used to have one down in Birmingham, but they went up. So, 5 cheese bread, absolutely delicious looking. Absolutely delicious. Okay, and I was right with the how it plays out at Papa Murphy's. So now scrolling down here, we have another contribution here from Senior. This is a rib plate, green beans, and potato salad. That's the kind of potato salad that I like to eat. Nah, you're not late, man. And even if you were, better late than never. That's what I say. There is no late. You show up and you hang out with us whenever you have the time. There's no such thing as being late. But where'd you get this one from, Senior? Bro, I go to Hattie B's all the time. I used to live in Birmingham. Now I live up north, or northern Alabama. Hattie B's is not bad, but Eugene's, I've got a thing for Eugene's. You know, Eugene's hot chicken is the so. All right. So that was from Senior. Ribs, green beans, potato salad. Then coming down here, we've got another contribution from Nightwolf. So barbecue's called Smitty's in Jasper, close to where he lives in Texas. Yeah, that's in Uptown, Crew Dog, for sure. So down here we've got another contribution from Nightwolves. So it's breakfast farmer's wrap, sausage, egg, bacon, home fries, chipotle sauce, and onions from a local restaurant nearby me, paired with a Joy Burst hydration drink. So we're going to throw that up on the screen. Looking absolutely delish. I think the only location, Crew Dog, is in Uptown. I don't know that they have multiple, because I know Hattie B's has multiple locations. I don't know that Eugene's does. They might have 2, maybe. But the one I go to is in Uptown. All right, so we're going to scroll down. I regret not getting food for this. Yeah, right. I learned my lesson the last time that we did this and I didn't have food. I learned my lesson. All right, so scrolling down here, we got Spencer coming in with a pizza for dinner, toppings, pepperoni, green peppers, green olives. Look at that. And I love the fact that you took a bite out of it and then put it back. Excuse me. That is fantastic that you took a bite out of the pizza, realized you hadn't taken the picture of it yet, and you put the slice back. I went and ate Eugene's one time when the World of Wheels came to Birmingham. Eugene's, It's just my personal preference. Thanks to you reminding him. I love it. What are friends for? Got to remind you to take that Instagram-worthy food pic. All right, scrolling down here. That's from a place called Mike's Pizza. I approve. So now we got Nightwolves coming in again. A little French dessert croissant from a local bakery. I like that. I love me some croissants. Absolutely delicious. You know, we have them at work. Our bakery makes a crap ton of them every day. I could eat them by the case. You give me croissants with a little cheese, maybe some ham or something in there. Throw some peppers. Delicious. There's something about a Baja Blast that's just yummy. All right, scrolling down, we've got a taco salad contribution coming in from Andrew. That doesn't look like a taco salad, Andrew. That looks like the remnants of a taco salad. Looks like you have just obliterated that, because it's absolutely fantastic. Crystal and I go to a spot near the house. I'm forgetting the name of it. Crystal, I am absolutely forgetting the name of it, but we have the salad there, which is just absolutely freaking divine. You're going to have to remind me the name of the place. Had spaghetti and salad tonight. Now I got heartburn. Zapopan, that's it. Zapopan is the place that we go to near the house, and their taco salads are delicious. Walking tacos are also good. Yeah. I'm not sure I know what a walking taco is. All right, scrolling down, we got another contribution from Nightwolves. Local pizza down the road. That looks pretty good. Can't complain about that. There's a place in T-Town called Sadie's Diner. It used to be inside the Mercedes plant there in Tuscaloosa, but they moved it to where the public can eat there. It is owned by Mercedes-Benz. I feel like some of... we got friends that live in T-Town. I'm pretty sure he's probably been there. Yes, I was hungry and ate before taking the picture. I don't blame you, Andrew. I don't blame you. Like I said, I learned this time. Granted, it's Taco Bell, not a sponsor, but I brought food this time. So, next down the list, we have Nightwolves hitting us again with snack for the road home, Cool Ranch, and intense pickle mix of Dorito. How does that work? Is it one chip flavored and the other chip flavored, and you just randomly which one you get, or is the flavors mixed? Walking Tacos is where you get a bag of Doritos or your favorite chip, top it with your favorite toppings, ground beef. Okay. Okay, all right, so it's random flavoring as to which one you get. Walking Tacos, I don't know that I would have known that's Walking Tacos, but I definitely know what that is. Once you described it, I just didn't know that was the name that had been given to it. All right, going further down the list after the cool bag of Doritos there, we've got Andrew hitting us with divorced nachos. Basically nachos without the nachos, if I remember correctly, right? Nachos without the nachos. And, you know, I'm seeing everything from salsa, corn, cheese. Is that sauteed peppers and onions? It looks like. I don't know why you put. We're gonna zoom in right here, or not zoom in, but we're gonna focus right here. I don't know why you got to put a soap flavored green on your food there. If I'm not mistaken, that is cilantro, Andrew. And cilantro to me tastes like soap. I'm one of those that is genetically predisposed to cilantro tasting like soap. So to me, it tastes like absolute right? I don't like cilantro on anything. Get it away from my food. It tastes like absolute but, you know, everybody else, it apparently tastes delicious, but cilantro, no good to me. All right, so we're going to scroll down a little bit here from Spencer. Chicken fingers done in the air fryer and french fries from a restaurant just down the road called Scott's Fish and Chippy. Not too bad, not too bad. But did you reheat them in the air fryer? Is that why the air fryer is involved, or is that how they cooked them at the restaurant? Is my question. Because I don't know that you buy your own fast food. You don't buy your own food and then cook it at the house unless it's Papa Murphy's Pizza. Because that sounds a lot like Kay and his homemade lasagna at a restaurant. For those of y'all that don't know what that is, run back and watch that clip. Appreciate the biddies, man. They are exactly, Andrew. They are homemade. That's a running joke. Go back and watch the Kay and his homemade lasagna clip. It's absolutely funny. We roast Kay for saying he had homemade lasagna at a restaurant. The chicken fingers were frozen. You had to cook them. Okay. No shame in that at all. All right, scrolling down, we got Night Wolves coming in again. Fish and chip night, codfish. Is there any other fish that really you do fish and chips out of? Like, I grew up in the UK, right? And it was cod or haddock were the go-tos. I've never seen fish and chips made out of anything other than cod or haddock. What's the secret to the air fryer tenders? I did it once, but it wasn't good. Ooh, air fryers. Dan, air fryers, if done right, are absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Air fryers blew my mind. You know, I hardly cook with anything else now. You're typically a cod guy, Night Wolves, but sometimes I get haddock. I grew up on fish and chips. I'm fish and chipped out. I can't even look at them again. In a restaurant. Yeah, Crystal, I love the air fryer too. You have cooked me some amazing food over the years out of an air fryer. It is an art what you do with that thing. But I go typically to my local chippy in the UK and I'll get a battered sausage and chips instead. Everybody else wants fish and chips and all that. I get a battered sausage and chips now. All right. We've still got a ways to go on this, by the way. You're not a lazy chef. You're a time-effective chef, and everything you've ever cooked is delicious. All right, so what we got here, sub for tonight for dinner from a sub place called Firehouse Subs. Of course, it's Firehouse Subs, man. Firehouse Subs is the not a sponsor. Firehouse Subs is a choice of smokehouse beef and cheddar brisket. Let's zoom in on this bad boy. That looks pretty good. Yeah, y'all, my Crystal has taken very good care of me in the kitchen department over the years. Very, very good care. My go-to at Firehouse is usually a tuna. And usually a tuna sandwich with tomatoes, onions, salt, pepper, and that's pretty much it. Every now and then I might put like peppers on it or something like that. Every now and then. But tuna, salt, pepper, tomatoes, onions, boom, done. Call it a day. I don't like lettuce on my sandwiches either. By the way, I should throw that out there. I don't like cilantro. I don't like lettuce. All right, we're going to scroll down here. And Spencer with cheese bread for a late afternoon snack from a pizza place called Gino's Pizza, topped with garlic butter on top. That actually looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I bet Andrew could smoke something that looks like that. And I bet he has. And I bet there's probably a picture floating around somewhere of Andrew's smoked cheese bread. I really bet there is. So, we are going to do a live taste testing at this portion. We're going to come back to scrolling through here in just a second. We're going to do a live taste testing of one of these dipping burritos at Taco Bell. Again, not a sponsor. F*** 'em. We're going to see what this sucker is like. All right, here we go. So I got the steak variation of this. You got to kind of pull it apart. I think I'm probably not doing this right, but oh well. We're gonna try it without the sauce. All right, here we go. It's not bad. Not bad. Flavor's good. How to describe it? Like it tastes like something else that I've had from there before, and I just can't quite put my finger on it. Almost like a quesadilla. You've had the dipping burritos before? What are you thinking of, Night Wolves? Isn't that bad, but I feel like It reminds me very much of a quesadilla flavor-wise from there. All right. Let's get back to the food on Discord here. You like the chalupas, Dan? All right. Wendy's Baconator paired with a bacon poutine and French toast sticks. Did you get the bacon poutine from Wendy's? Because I will move to Canada if that's possible. King Hill likes the taco pizza. Napkins, had to remember where those were. They have poutine at Wendy's in Canada. Y'all, this is some bullshit. That's not fair. They got poutine at Wendy's in Canada. That is some absolute buttery bullshit. All right, Senior is going to hit us again. Senior, what are we looking at? Green beans. It's going to look like some sort of, I'm going to say, like fried rice or something. Senior, you got to describe this to me. What are we looking at here? You got mozzarella sticks and wings at McDonald's now in Maine? Dan, you're going to laugh at what my brain read. So green beans, dirty rice, and Chinese rice. Okay. Dan, I read your last statement, and in my brain said that you typed out that you're defecating to Canada. Obviously, it says you're defecting to Canada, but my brain and the way it works read you're defecting, but it said defecating. It was absolutely hilarious. All right. We're going to continue on here. This is Andrew's homemade version of a McRib. Let me try that all again. This is Andrew's homemade version of a McRib. He is obviously smoked ribs. What else we got on there? Smoked ribs, sauce. Looks like mayo. What is it? Homemade sauce, Andrew? What's the sauce you're putting on there? As I unravel my second order of these things. So, yeah, this is the real stuff. Nightwolves, Andrew is the official, chef of the Do Crew. So we've got Franklin's barbecue sauce. I don't know that I've ever had Franklin's. I don't know. All right. Here we go. We're going to snooze that ad break incoming here. All right, down here, we got Lipton's chicken noodle soup with leftover cheese steaks for dinner night. I saw this the day that you posted it, and I want to steal that idea, man. He's got a barbecue joint down in the Dallas area as well. I drive through Dallas a couple times a year, so... But this idea, dude, I like this, Spencer. I'm gonna have to rip this idea from you. All right, we're gonna continue on down here. Very simple McGriddle for breakfast. There we go. Feel free to. Oh, I'm gonna. That's for damn sure. All right, for lunch today, which was obviously 2 days ago, Nightwolves went to a local Chinese buffet restaurant. All you can eat, $25. That's Canadian, I believe, right? It's a Mandarin joint. Looking pretty darn good there. Looking pretty darn good. All right, we're going to keep on going down the list here. The Walmart special meat lovers pizza. I love it. I love that you called it the Walmart special. There is a whole website out there, by the way, y'all, called The People of Walmart. It's fantastic. It is absolutely fantastic. If you need a laugh, go there. All right, continuing on down. This is the dessert from that same joint. I love how you got a little sampling of everything, probably just for the picture. I love that. It's like, dang it, I'm dedicated to this food truck business. I'm going to give him a picture of everything. I love it. I love it. Christian says he tried Jason's pizza for the first time and it tastes like complete cardboard. So we need to say Jason's pizza. All right, we're going to keep going down here. Nitty comes in with a pizza contribution. Nitty, I believe, is one of our European viewers. So he'll probably have to catch the repeat of this. That looks like it's shredded. It looks like some sort of shredded meat and corn on there. That's an interesting looking combination. I don't know quite what it is. I don't know quite what that is, to be fair. All right, we're gonna keep going down here, and then you got my contribution. This is the rotisserie chickens coming out en masse at Costco. That is the most sold item at many Costco's is the rotisserie chicken. It is what we call a loss leader for a reason. They do not make a dime off of them. Yeah. The way that the guys in our chicken room had them stacked up, I was like, I got to take a picture of that for the channel. I had to. I had them step out of the way. I was like, don't move it yet. It was really cool. Have you ever seen that old man on social media who buys chickens and puts it into his own bag of some... I saw the man on social media that buys the Costco chickens, and he has the barcode on his shirt because he doesn't want them to scan the chicken bag with the beam. He's like, I don't want that beam to touch my chicken, so scan the shirt. I've seen that guy, yeah. All right. We got a Subway Italiano from Senior here. Senior needs to go back to photography school because that is completely blurred. But yeah, I've seen that guy Nightwolves. I've definitely seen him. Yum, 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 yum. All right, we're going to pause this ad break as well. All right, so all 3 ad break pauses that I get per live stream have been burned now, so. All right. Then, right here, we've got tonight's meatballs and spaghetti slow cooked with a side of garlic bread and cinnamon rolls homemade. Like the look of that, sir. You were in a hurry to eat that day. Senior, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. Looking good, but a little bit blurry. Nothing wrong with some meatballs and spag. Love it. All right, then from Night Wolves, we got chicken nuggies and sweet chili heat Doritos. Nuggies are from Mickey D's. Nuggies, I mean, you can't go wrong with Nuggies. And then I remember there was quite a conversation train going on after this about the Doritos. A couple of people chiming in, Nitty and others saying that the chili, the sweet chili heat Doritos are their favorite. We'll bring that up. There's the Nuggies and Doritos. You forgot to take a picture of the cinnamon roll. You got hungry. All right, so right here is the conversation piece here. We got tamales. Where'd you get the tamales from, Senior? I gotta know where you got those from, because tamales for me, I'm gonna have to go on the side of the argument that I'm not a huge fan of them. Mainly because I don't like corn tortillas. I don't like tamales because they're typically wrapped in corn. Like, I'm not a huge corn person. So when I go to my joint down in Chula Vista in San Diego, and I ask them every now and then, I'm like, look, can I please have this on a flour tortilla? And they look at me like I'm absolutely crazy. They're like, how dare you request a flour tortilla? But I don't like corn. So I don't, well, it's not that I don't like corn. I don't like the corn like tortillas or tamales, stuff like that, because it's just overpowering flavor for me. You got them from a restaurant called La Suprema. Okay. Guys, I'm going to go grab another beverage out of my fridge. Give me just 1 second here. We'll crank up the music for just a moment. There we go. Senior, in case you're not catching it, Dan's asking you what sauce is that. And I would like to know as well. We're going to pause the music just for 1 second for the best sound in the world. Oh. Because that usually means some sort of delicious beverage is imminent. So it's homemade chili con queso. Knight went to grab a snack. He'll be right back. I got you. So if you don't pour your beer with your cup tilted slightly sideways, I don't know what the heck you're doing with your life. I really don't. There we go. My cup is big enough that it takes almost two. There we go. Oh. We had to save it. We had to save it. There we go. Little bit of a party foul there. What brand is that? So, Spencer, I don't typically drink alcohol. Yeah, so I don't typically drink alcohol. So this is a non-alcoholic beverage. Done by Athletic Brewing Company. So it's not that I don't drink alcohol, but it is, not as a rule. I don't. Anyways, all right, continuing on down the page here. We have spicy Cajun mac and cheese and fried sausage. Fried sausage. That looks pretty darn good. That looks pretty darn good. Anyways, Next up, we have crispy chicken sandwich and chips from a local restaurant called Scotty's Fish and Chippies. Didn't we have something earlier from Scotty's Fish and Chippies? I feel like we did. I feel like y'all. What's the winner, Dan? Was Senior saying that's what she said? Yeah, that probably is a winner. Continuing on down the list here, we've got Spencer coming in with fish and chips from See, there goes. I'm pretty sure that's Scotty's Fish and Chippy for the third time tonight. Y'all must really like that place. Y'all must be a fan. So we're gonna BS for the next probably 2 minutes before we keep going because I think there's possibly some people behind an ad break maybe. There's a late photo coming in from tonight. He's about to post it. So, you made a late edition. I like it. All right. So continuing on down here, we've got Andrew's Bacon Cheeseburger from Five Guys. I can't eat at Five Guys, which is really sad because they cook everything in peanut oil, and your boy is allergic to peanuts. So I eat freaking peanuts, and this will be the last episode of the food truck. That's for sure. That looks good, but of course I'll never know what that tastes like. So going on down here, this is the late night edition. Sausage from a local butcher named Navarra Bakery and Portuguese cheese. My guy, you got yourself the makings of a charcuterie board there. You got the makings of a charcuterie board. Great but expensive. I'm trying to think if I got any late additions. No, the last food page that I have, we already went over. We already went over. Didn't have crackers. Sad. Don't always need them, right? Don't always need them.